Exactly.
Goalkeeper stopping the ball with her face.
What starts with T ends with T, but only has TN. Teapot.
This restaurant just gets it.
My girlfriend's not hungry. Add extra fries and 2 chicken tenders to your entree.
I got a new pinball machine.
A lesbian couple asked me to help them conceive a baby. So I told them, well, imagine an adult, but smaller, mostly hairless, and it shit itself a lot.
I got the same request a few years back. They said they wouldn't mind if we did it the old-fashioned way as they weren't man-haters. For 6 months we were trying, as I just didn't have the heart or the decency to tell them. I had a vasectomy the prior year.
What is the difference between USA and USB? One connects to your computer and accesses all your data. The other is an industry standard.
USB sounds like a backup plan in case the USA fails.
They refused me entry to the USB until I flipped over my passport. Kids don't like it. Make an offer. Kids don't really like it that much.
Arthur ended its 25-year run today, and the world's biggest tattletale became a cop.
Seeing her normal head on an adult-sized body is screwing with my brain.
In my taxi yesterday.
No speed boosts while seated. Fair.
Valentine's. For the past 10 years, I've been getting Valentine's cards from a secret admirer, so I was pretty upset when I didn't get one this year. First my grand dies, now this.
I'm scared.
Fear God.
Zilla.
Curse third wish.
And your first wish is?
Triple world hunger.
And your second?
Double student debt.
Make mosquitoes explosive when crushed.
Goddamn, calm the down, Satan.
1. People can only come once in their life from this point on, but they're just as horny as right now. 2. Scratching an itch makes it permanent. 3. Anyone anywhere entering any room forgets why they entered it, except the reason they entered is right at the tip of their tongue for at least 10 minutes before they remember. My boss hates when I shorten his name to Dick, especially since his name is Steve.
I have a friend whose name is Richard Wadsworth. I call him Dick Wad.
A priest goes to see his bishop and asks if he would hear his confession.
Of course.
The bishop said and took out his rosary.
And what do you have to confess?
Well, your grace, I used profane language. The priest says, shifting a bit in obvious embarrassment.
I understand.
The bishop says,
And under what circumstance did you use the profanity?
Well, your grace, I was playing golf and I stepped up to the tee on a par 4 and I hit what is probably the best drive of my life. Long and straight as an arrow. The priest replied,
Well, surely there was no cause to blaspheme then.
The bishop said with a frown, Well, no. The priest said, But as it flew down the fairway, it hit an overhead wire and dropped down only 100 yards away.
Ah,
said the bishop.
So that's when you blasphemed.
No, your grace. The priest said, You see, when it hit the ground, a gopher popped up, grabbed the ball, and started running away with it toward the woods.
Oh, so that is what made you curse.
The bishop said with a nod. No, your grace, because just as he was about to get to the woods, a great owl swooped down and grabbed him in his talons and started to fly away.
Okay, so that is when you used a profanity.
The bishop said, No, sir. You see, as the owl flew off with the gopher dropped the ball from the sky, and it landed on the green and rolled to just 2 feet away from the hole. The bishop looked at the priest carefully and said,
You missed the f***ing putt, didn't you?